or just
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, look, I see Kelly twice. Boost our numbers. That's okay. I think we're going to have a pretty small crowd this morning, but we're going to hang out with you guys for a few minutes because we've learned that folks just need a little bit of extra time to join the room. So how's everybody doing this morning?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Good. I don't know. I know it's raining here. I don't know if it's raining everywhere in Houston right now, but it's kind of a dreary day, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just threatening.
Do what?
You said it's just threatening, threatening here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it
It's
doesn't
been
actually
misty
hail
all
on
week.
anyone.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So
Well, tell us for those who are participating in the event. Hopefully that's everybody. Tell us what your favorite part has been so far. Don't be shy.
Probably learning about all the different organizations that are out there. There's a lot of them that you just hear about and you don't really know about, and, or their headquarters are on a different part of the city, but you don't realize that there's something that can be done almost everywhere.
It's very true. Yeah. Just because we have an office somewhere doesn't mean we're actually active in that neighborhood necessarily. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we were. Go
Were
ahead.
there any key takeaways that anybody picked up, a particular organization or nonprofit that really kind of spoke to your interest in volunteerism? Because we have a lot of great organizations that are part of it. So anything that stood out specifically?
I really liked the one that talked about how to engage your family as a whole. I think so often we just go as adults and we don't think about taking our kids, and we don't often know how we can involve our kids in something. So it was really nice to be able to see a breakdown, kind of how you can do that.
And so many organizations take children. I mean, I've volunteered at the Houston Food Bank, countless times. And it's always interesting that they've always taken small children. And so you'll see a family with, children that are 5 or 6 years old, helping to bag rice or beans or carry a can of vegetables. And so even though they're small, they're very mighty in what it is that they can do. So yeah, great. Anyone else? You are quiet.
I was going to say, I think for me, the spotlight volunteers last night, the young teenager, I thought about how it would be neat for my 17-year-old to get involved in something like that. I can't remember. She sent me the link. Can't remember the organization off the top of my head.
Was it David? The political group?
It was Girls Empowerment Network, I think.
Oh, Girls Empowerment. Yeah, that one was
Yeah,
awesome too.
I thought that was really great. All the spotlight
Ariana.
tiers, but that one specifically for, my daughter to get involved in. I thought that was neat.
Yeah, and engaging children, I think, especially as they get to junior high and high school, it's impactful. It helps in terms of, their team building skills and how to engage and socialize with other individuals outside of their immediate group. I think it gives them a better appreciation for the lives that they have when they see individuals impacted by so many different things. But then also too, it's very, it's important to their development, I think, as they look at applying for different organizations and school events and school clubs and college. And there's a lot of value behind volunteering. And so I think it is really important to make sure that the younger they are, the better, but definitely by the time they're in junior high school, that they start volunteering and that they have something committed that they can, you know, continue to support that speaks to their passion.
Right.
I mean, they're voluntold initially, but then you hope that at some point they become volunteers and that the organization and what their passion is really speaks to who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yes. My nephew came to visit us during spring break, and he just turned 13, and there was a project going on at the tool bank. And so Jenna and myself took Jordan, and it was the first time he'd volunteered. And when we were making desks for elementary students, you could see this light like flicker in his eyes, like, oh my goodness. And he was so excited about helping. So
Yeah.
And Jordan was the cutest kid ever. At the end of the day, when most people were done, he came to the back and helped me with the last whiteboards on the desk. And I'm telling you, that kid did not stop. That was the cutest kid I saw all day.
Aw.
Aw.
Well, he's coming this summer, so we'll try to find some stuff for him to do.
Yeah, come to the tool bag. I'll make him. He'll know how to build his whole house here in a few weeks.
Good. So, well, then we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome back, everyone, to day 3 of the first annual Houston Together Volunteer Fair. We have over 125 people participating in this event, and we hope that you are all making some new connections. So if you didn't know, did you know that you can chat with each of the nonprofit exhibitors and sponsors directly from their profiles in the virtual event? Even if they're not there right at that moment, they will receive your message later. So please drop them a line, drop a note, ask a question, compliment the work that they're doing in the community, or just say hi. You'll find the chat box in each exhibitor profile on the right side of the screen. And if you're on a mobile device, tap the chat bubble in the top right corner. A couple of my recommendations to check out are 2 of Volunteer Houston star agencies, Higher Up Texas and Memorial Assistance Ministries. So to kick us off this morning, we have an appreciation message from the President and CEO of Interfaith Ministries for Greater Houston to share with you.
It's National Volunteer Week, and I wanted to take a moment to thank you for your service in bringing Houston together. I'm the president and CEO of Interfaith Ministries, and it's my great pleasure to thank so many people who help our organization and through Volunteer Houston, many organizations throughout our city. We're proud to be Volunteer Houston, an affiliate of the Points of Light. And this week gives us a special time to say thank you for all your service, whether helping others, or showing your compassion, making the earth better during Earth Day, whatever you do to bring dialogue, collaboration, and service to our city. We say thank you for bringing Houston together.
Volunteer Houston is so grateful to be part of the IM family. So a quick question, what's everybody doing today at 3 o'clock? Besides not taking off early. So we have a live panel discussion that is sure to spark some strong feelings about local volunteerism, and you are all invited to listen in and pose your own questions to our distinguished panelists. Wondering who they are? We are honored to host these community leaders during the 3 p.m. live panel Q&A. We have Lisa Helfman, Director of Public Affairs for HEB, Houston City Council member Sally Alcorn, and Larry Payne, Chairman of Mayor Turner's Task Force on Policing Reform. And we hope to see each and every one of you there this afternoon. So since we are all here celebrating, recognizing, and promoting volunteerism, here is some food for thought. Many of the Spotlight volunteers we've heard from the last 2 nights have shared their own stories of volunteerism, and there is a common thing among them. We are all better together. We might volunteer solo, but we're still volunteering side by side with others, even if it's virtual. And we're working toward a common goal that is nearly always centered on a person. So when we work together, we are better. If you haven't found a new nonprofit to volunteer for yet, browse the list of nonprofits participating in this event. And check out the stories icon on the home screen. I was on there this morning, and there are some amazing stories, and they're so compelling about the reasons why people want to volunteer. And there's some great compelling photos and impact stories that are quite inspiring. We are so grateful for your participation in this first annual event, and we hope you're enjoying the experience. If you haven't yet, we want you to check out 2 icons from the home screen of the virtual event. The first one is the poll, and the second one is the rate us before this event is over. Remember, it is not too late to encourage your friends, family, and coworkers to join in the event. Simply share the same download and sign-in instructions that you received with anyone else you'd like to invite. If you're posting on social media, please use the hashtag #BeAPartOfTheStory. Be a part of the story. And we'll get someone to drop that in the chat box as well. So the next sessions on today's schedule are: the first one, hear more about Girls Empowerment Network at 12:30. And then number 2, take a live tour of the Soul Mission warehouse operation. Talk about a shoe closet at 1 p.m. You can find these sessions by clicking or tapping the sessions icon from the home screen of the virtual event. And today's point code for this session is 91182. Again, 91182 is the point code for this session. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you at 3 p.m. for the live panel Q&A with 3 of our local community leaders.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the afternoon. See you at 3.
See you at 3. Bye-bye.
Bye.